From an undisclosed locations for reasons of security and insecurity, we present to you tonight MnRTV live show. And tonight's show is going to be talking about September 2015, Doomsday scenario, apocalyptic events. All we've been hearing about is September 2015. A whole host of stuff is supposed to happen, like Jade Helm, the Shemitah, the global economic collapse, the Jubilee year. Is an asteroid going to be coming? The last blood moon, CERN going full force. Will it open up a portal to aliens, and the Pope is visiting the UN? But that's going to be later tonight. But without further ado, I introduce the one and the only, the coffee monster himself from parts unknown, Mario the Madman. Welcome to the motherboard. Welcome to the mothership.
Yes, and it's very great that we're back. We made it this week, and nobody tried to assassinate us, because you know, when we're telling the truth, people want to stop us. They want to, hunt us down because we're onto something.
Or they try to disrupt our electrical fields, our ways of getting on the internet in more ways than one.
Yeah, that's what happened to me last week, if people were watching last week, but it happens, right?
And a whole bunch of stuff has happened to me, which I will not divulge what happened to me in case the enemy camp is watching and listening. So I will not divulge what has happened to me. But anyhow, tonight, what are you thinking? What's your thoughts on September 2015? Is it the mother of mothers?
But that's where people have to watch in 30 minutes from now. But I'll put
45 minutes. Yeah.
Well, whatever, after 30 minutes, you'll see it. It's going to be after the break in the description, or I'll put it right under here. It's going to say when the exact time when you can come on and watch and see the directly where exactly to go, where you get my idea and thoughts about what's going to happen in September. But in the meantime, right, we got to get to the news, right, Robbie?
The pictures first, but before we do that, we just want to say that this show has been brought to you by the Montreal Illuminati Task Force.
The
Montreal Anti-Illuminati Task Force.
Yeah, because we're not working with the Illuminati, even though we're unfortunately using their money. So when we're using the money, it's automatically that we're working for them, right? Because we're using
the technology.
And the technology too. The show is, unfortunately. But anyhow, we got to get the message out there. That's what counts. But anyhow, let us commence. Let us go and start, right? Because that's what people want. They want to know what exactly we've been up to and what's going on in the beautiful world. So,
and here's the blog, the MNR Productions blog at MNR Productions Mariolaur.blogspot.ca. And there's our blog.
This is going to be in the description, the link to the blog. So you can all go, and if you want to, tune in next weekend, if we're still here, if we made it, right? So that's how you do it. You just click on here and you press play and you'll watch us, and there's a beautiful Chitango to interact with us. And now we're going to go directly to the pictures of the week. And man, oh man, weren't there a lot of pictures of the week?
Yeah, there sure are. How society sees Hollywood. How Tudor sees Hollywood. Exactly. That's how I see Hollywood.
Now notice the pictures down here. This is from the movie They Live, right?
Right, yeah, that's it, yes.
Where you put on the glasses and you see everything. But us here on this MnRTV live show, we don't need glasses because we see already, right?
That's right, because we researched it, we studied it, we've lived it, so we know exactly what is going on.
And this one, Donald Trump.
What statistics during political debates obey? What anarchists see during political debate?
And of course, the bottom again is from They Live.
And that's a puppet master up there.
Yeah, the rich guy. You could say he's part of Illuminati, but indirectly, right?
Yeah, not at the top level, obviously not.
But he's not like us, a slave. That's what we're trying to say.
No.
He's nothing like us. He's not slaving away. You don't see him mopping floors or what else? Dishwashing or what's the other thing? Working in laundry, where stinky laundry coming down at you, or working killing cockroaches, where cockroaches come on top of you. Anyways, you get the story.
Yeah, I get it. Now you're getting overboard. All right, next one, because we got a lot of pictures here.
Yeah. We have a lot. The next one, then that of course is from They Live Again, Obey. Now this one, that's from They Live Again, right? There he is.
Yeah, when you're trying to wake up a friend, but the Stockholm syndrome is strong. That's why everybody piped.
About this
The late
last
Roddy Pipe died 2 weeks ago. What?
Yeah, that's it. We didn't talk about it last week, but there must be a reason why he died. Could it be because he did that iconic movie, They Live?
Well, don't forget, he was also in InfoWars recently. No, I think in 2012 he was on InfoWars, and he's against the New World Order. He knew a lot, but I don't know. I don't see him like lately. What he's been doing that's so bad that they had to eliminate him.
It's unfortunate. I liked him as a wrestler, Hot Rod. Anyhow, it's sad.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? A lot of people on the Conspiracy Talk on Google Plus were like, he died? Yeah, he did die. He did. A lot of people were saying, I can't believe he died. Anyhow.
Yeah.
And next, we've on next.
Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result exactly when you go vote.
Now, you know what? People are going to say, yeah, but this is American votes. We're having elections too here in Canada. And you know what is something? The elections of this year is right falling on another what do you call it, Rob? Shemitah, right? It's falling on another Shemitah. The last time we had an election, Hapa, our Prime Minister, Hapa, he actually used that again for himself, that look, we're in a recession and I'll bail you out. Remember in 2008, he bailed people out. Now we're going through it again. Something's not making sense here. History is repeating itself. You understand what I'm saying?
I do understand, for sure.
And notice the campaign. The campaign is revolving around one thing: the economy.
Trust me, what might be coming in September is an appalling comparison to what's supposed to be happening, but that'll be later on.
Yeah, because 2008 was the bailouts and that from the 3 car companies, and people don't remember that that's what happened. And now here we are, we're running into another election, and so is the Americans. But that's, them, it's next year, I think, right?
Yes, a review from behind the stage at the GOP debates. Property, the same damn owner.
Yeah, and you see who's this all, they're all being sponsored. So, and that's what I see also here in the Canada debate and Canada election. It's all, big corporations. Now, speaking of more important.
Water.org, satellite photos, Why Agenda 21, Rothschild Rockefeller forced migration of population into dense cities. Earth creates H2X 5X underground as a surface. Enslaved Americans. Americans enslaved by lack of knowledge. Water crisis. Yes, the water crisis that they're saying is happening when it's not even true. And look at that. Hard chemtrails. Weather manipulations kill Pacific rainstorms.
Yeah, but Robert, there is drought in California, apparently.
Yeah, no, it's not as bad as they make it sound.
Well, I mean, if you collect rainwater, it's you can go to,
Yeah.
It's not much better. But anyhow, there is something. I don't know if they're over exaggerating. People can leave comments about it, right? If it's our Californian friends, if that's really what's happening. The next one. That moment when you
Well, the moment when you rejected the world and started seeing it for what it really is,
And you know
and
some
without me actually starting to starting to swear over here, I could say what I think the world is. It's a piece of your
crap, but you know what? Let me
the way
tell
it
you
is now.
something. The thing is, it's people want to go back to it. You can't, because then you're really living a lie. It's like you and I. If you and I, we decide, we're going to quit all this, you can't, because you know what? Now you know the truth, and it's like it bothers you. Whereas the sheeple out there, they don't know the truth. So, they have nothing to turn away from. But us, we can't turn away from this because we know the truth, and we don't want to go back to, knowing, living the lies, right? And there's
Yeah. Well, am I on camera now? Can people see me?
no.
Okay. Darn
Want
it.
me to focus? Here, you're on camera now.
Yeah. Look at this book, my new book that I bought. AD After Disclosure. That's what I'm reading now. Does this have to do
Mm-hmm.
with conspiracies? Yes. This is what I'm reading. It's not too depressing at all. But when the economy's depressing, a lot of stuff that can get to you. But when I read about aliens, it's like a mystery type thing, and it doesn't depress me at all. But I can understand, like if we do like Infowars and more dice, it gets to you after a while. The aggravation. So it's always good to. I bet you if I quit all of this 2 weeks later, I'm gonna come back saying I can't take it. I know the truth.
Yeah, once you know the truth, you cannot drop this stuff. So a lot
Oh,
of people,
that's what my mentor told me, and also Sonia, Tudor girl, told me.
unfortunately, you'll be back. You do need time to yourself sometimes, but then you come back and you say, I can't. Anyhow, next, suivant, the next one.
Yeah, Ford's growing from the soil hemp car. One of Henry Ford's first car ran entirely on the hemp ethanol. The body was constructed from hemp plastic, which was 10 times stronger than steel. Could you imagine having that and you get into a crash and it doesn't? Now you get a car, a little dent, a little tap, and everything falls. And then you have to go
But
to the insurance and you have to fix
you
it the
know,
bottom. Everybody makes money except you.
but you know what's behind this is you ask yourself, why the hell are they really in the Middle East? That's why I put this up. Why are they really in the Middle East when they have hemp, ethanol, the like, or like,
Well, we
um,
know why. We know why in the Middle East. It's not for oil. It's for something else. And do you want to tell our audience what it is?
well, I told them, I keep explaining it. It's
Well, we
because
still
there's something in the Middle East that's real transportation. That is portals. That's why they're there. They're there because there's actual portals. They're not there for gas. I mean, we know cars can work on water. They and this hemp, it's like, hmm. Anyhow,
anyhow. Next,
so we've on next our good buddy
Nikola
Tesla.
Tesla describing a cell phone back in 1926. Well, I'm not going to read it all, but it just says that he had discovered something in 1926 about communicating of long distance, not through television and telephony. We shall see and hear one another as perfectly as though we were face to face, despite intervening distances of thousands of miles. And the instruments we shall have will be fit into our vest pockets. Doesn't that sound like a modern cell phone right here?
Yeah. So he had it back then, but what did they do? We're going to try and enslave people with it when we could have gotten it for free. That's what it all comes down to.
Oh yeah.
Suivant next.
What if I told you that conventional sunscreen lotions loaded with chemicals including parabens, well-established carcinogens, and oxybenzones, and endorphin disruptor that many generate free radicals? Sunscreen can cause cancer, and that's supposed to protect.
Yeah, but you know what? It's corporations. It's corporate. That's what all this chemicals. It's all them. They're the ones that control that all. So could you really depend on that? That it turned to natural stuff. I'm sure that there's natural ways of stopping sunburn or just stay away from sunburn. It's a scam. That's all it is. Move on next.
Put this in your water. Sodium fluoride. It's good for your teeth. Yeah, okay. Insecticide, sodium fluoride, insecticide, caution, poison, and there's the skull. Isn't that the skull and bones logo?
Yeah, well, it's
Or
deadly.
something?
It's
Yeah.
deadly. Poison. And the dentists out there, they keep pushing you to take it. There's definitely a conspiracy behind there. If people are waking up today, I mean, we know that probably my gut feeling is that dentists sign with these big pharmaceutical companies and they're working together, and the
Oh
dentists
yeah.
have to, right? But we know that, right?
Yeah, like in 2 weeks I'm going to get a tooth pulled out. That's gonna be so much fun, eh?
When they did it on purpose, so you get your tooth pulled out, make money. It's all that. So we've on next.
America's killed. Americans killed last year. Marijuana 0, Ebola 1, snake bites 2, ISIS 3, drone strikes 5, playing football 12, cow antics 20, bee stings 100, police 1,100.
And
Wow.
how about
Yeah.
saying the truth? Hmm.
And they're saying and they're supposed to protect the police are supposed to protect us.
Yeah, but that's, accidental bullets going through people. So we've on next. How about this?
Libya moved away from US dollar in 29. Iraq moved away from US dollar in 2000. Syria moved away from US dollar in 2006. Iran moved away from US dollar in 2008.
There
Oh
we
yeah,
go again.
it's all going to fit into what we're talking about later about September 2000, 2015.
There again. You know why? Why was it when we don't need gas? Why? Why? There's something there. The people just could put the puzzle together. So we've on
But
next.
we've been doing since 1995 when we started all this. All right, not the show, but all this. The government be like order, outer chaos. And doesn't that look like Obama? Actually, it could be anybody, but it looks like an Obama. I picture if you take out the triangle on the one eye, you'll see Obama there.
Remember, whenever there's confusion on this planet, you see riots, this and that, it's all created and it's for order out of chaos. They're putting order. That's the main thing of all this,
Yeah,
right?
the new world, the new world order, the new world order wants to come and do this. Trust doctors, scientists, and trust your government. Drink fluoridated water, take meds, and give us your guns. Isn't that a truth?
Yeah, but you know what? Don't do this. People out there, example of what they want us to do. Don't do that. Yeah, it is a truth.
Yeah.
But once you drink fluoride and you're fluoridated, you will do all this. You will say, it's good. We're going to do exactly what they say, they tell us to do, but don't. So we've on
No,
next.
don't. The U.S. will come to talk to us when we have a black president and the world has a Latin American pope. Fidel Castro in 1973 said that, folks. How the heck did we know?
And you know what? People are like, but where? But how do we know this? Google it. Start page it. Do something. Don't come and ask me, how do you know all this? Because I know this. I found it and I'm sharing it. There. Any word on that, Robbie?
No, no, no. Well, he just knows about it. Just like Nikola Tesla knows about cell phones.
He knew. He knew. That's
I
all.
just wonder if he knew. I just wonder if he knew that how these phones are made and everything, and the S5, S6, S4, and the iPhone, and it's not even a phone anymore. I think it's a computer. The
Yeah.
smartphones are computers. They shouldn't even call that cell phone anymore. I hardly talk on it.
Hmm.
All right, the age of 25. Tupac died at age 25. Aliyah died at August 25th. Left Eye died April 25th. Whose left eye died? Hmm.
Died. I guess his name is Left Eye. Left Eye.
Okay,
I don't
James
know.
Brown died on December 25th, Christmas. Michael Jackson died on June 25th. Stacey Major died on February 25th. Whitney Houston died on 2/11/12. 2 plus 11 plus 12 equals 25. Something not right. That's right. There's nothing right about that.
So there's not a conspiracy here.
I think there is a conspiracy of some kinds of numerology, but I'm not too strong on numerology.
Neither
Are
am
you?
I. Neither am I, but I had to put this because it got a lot of hits and people were talking, so that's why I had to put this. So we've on next.
Internet. Oh, that's internet versus television. The internet isn't a single source of information. It's a interconnected network of billions of sources. The mass media is owned by six corporations that control all the information you see. I bet you anything that they regret making the internet because if we didn't have the internet, we'd probably just be watching TV like brain
No,
and zombies.
no, they put the internet so that they can control us. That's why they did the internet, and they're
Well,
spying
they
on
wouldn't
us.
do it because David Rockefeller said he wished the internet wasn't invented because there's people like us that we figure out the truth.
And you're going to believe what David Rockefeller said. You're going
No,
to
he
believe.
said
Come
he
on.
regrets making the internet, but it's part of the beast system in the end.
Yeah, because at the end, they're
But
going to
that,
have
that
it
give
in
and
us.
take, they have to give and take. That's the thing. So they had to give this in order. We found the information to control us. So it wasn't like perfect the system, but I bet he wished he didn't have to give any. We wouldn't like share all this information that we do.
Don't worry, everything's done by design. Everything's going to lead up to what it says in the biblical times, and that's it. Sweep
All
on
right,
next.
mandatory vaccine checkpoint. Welcome to the new world order. Order, yeah. Look at that.
Order. Order.
Look at that baby getting it.
Yeah, he's getting
Those cops.
inoculated.
Doesn't like a big boom. The cop. Yeah.
So that's what's happening. They're controlling us. That's what New World Order is, in case people don't know.
It's
Sweep
all a
on
case of the new
next.
world order. Ever notice the similarities of the Triquetra biohazard recycle symbol, Adidas nuclear danger, and the Trilateral Commission, all representing 666? Why? No, yeah, look, that's another logo. Illuminati logos are all intertwined, looks like 666, 666, and you see the portals in there. As if you could go from one dimension to another. That's what I see also in some of these logos.
Yeah.
Hmm. All
Sweep
right.
on next.
Adam Weishaupt, the Illuminati seek to establish a new world order. The objectives are as follows: abolition of ordered government, abolition of private property, abolition of inheritance, abolition of patriotism, abolition of the family, abolition of a religion, creation of a world government. Well, Mr. Adam Weishaupt, you're not here right now. You're dead, but there's a lot of people that are working for this to happen. Congratulations. Hopefully, when you meet the maker, you have a lot of explaining to do.
But you know something?
Mm.
His bloodlines are still going through, so
The what?
his bloodlines,
Yeah.
you know, that's the thing. So sweep on next. The last one.
And the last one, the U.S. spent $2 trillion on the war in Iraq. 90% of the money went to the richest 1% of Americans, of course. How much money do they need? It's control. It's not money that they want.
The point is why did they spend so much money on war in Iran or in Iraq? It's, you know,
Artifacts, artifacts, special technology, portals, and there's a whole host of other stuff.
it's not just for gales. So that all
No.
those pictures are found on the beautiful blog of ours.
And now we're going to get into a bit of the news.
No, before we do that, the conspiracy talk, right?
Exactly. And it just keeps going on and on. A lot of people, there's a blog right there, the pinned post, and after the show is done and it's recorded, I always put the show on as a pinned post so that people can watch it. And please, folks, share the show because what's going to be happening next month, that this is going to have to be put everywhere because we want the world to know what the hell is going on next September.
Well, that's what they're saying, but we're going to get into We're going to get into more details
Yeah.
and soon. But anyhow, that's it. So you can join this. You can join the Conspiracy Talk on Google Plus and have your say and enjoy. And everybody's talking. That's the whole point of this. And there's a lot of action happening on Chatango. Oh, there he is, Mr. Miller. Nice to see you. Welcome, Mr. Miller. You know, it's nice to have Mr. Miller. He's like a true patriot, right?
We are for sure. One of a kind.
American patriot. Can't be more American than Mr. Miller and Mr. Steve. I miss Steve.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Janice. A banker get and hopefully he'll come back on. We'll get in contact with him soon. Okay.
Anyhow, we're going to jump right into the news.
Because we got a heck of a show tonight. Remember 500 days to climate chaos. Pope to give sermon at ground zero on the 500th day.
Now this came out August 5th, but this has a lot to do with what's going to happen on September.
Yeah, but when we talk about this later, the Secretary of State John Kerry to warn the world we only have 500 days until chaos.
Yeah, I know, but it was in the news, straight off the press, you know.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So on September 25th, 2015, chaos in the climate variety will definitely ensue.
Now there's a video here
on the 501st day, but we'll see.
Now there's this video, this part of Ghostbuster, which I was a big fan of when I was a child. I love this part. I put on the Conspiracy Talk. If you didn't see it, go watch it after the show was done. I like this part where he says all hell will break loose. Kind of like what they're saying will happen on September 25th.
That's one of the things. So we have to wonder what the Pope is going to be doing. What he's actually up to.
But anyways, we'll talk more about this after the break, which is coming up soon. Unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunately, but there's just so much that that I found. You know, it's like wow, it's like especially this one. Now, if hold on, let me make it bigger. I want people to see this.
The government of New York just placed a giant image of Satan on the Empire State Building to convince people to worship the devil. The end times are coming. New York, the most pro-abortion city of America, just placed a giant image of Satan on the Empire State Building in order to convince people to worship and revere Mother Nature. Isn't that Shiva?
Yeah, but it's all Satan. It's satanic stuff. People worship. As soon as you start worshiping any object, that is Satan.
Look at this picture. 3 eyes. 666. 1 eye with 3.
Yeah, I know.
The unholy trinity. And look at the tongue. It's a pitchfork tongue. Reptilian, lizard-like.
Look. And people say, oh, there's no such thing as Jesus Christ. Well, you have to have light and you have to have darkness.
And this
Where's
is
the darkness?
This is the fierce portrait of Kali, who is the goddess of time, change, power, and destruction. Kali is a demonic demon who compels her followers to commit mass murder, just to demonstrate this that Hinduism is a religion of peace. Right.
And I saw this Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. That movie came.
Very graphical, but all these links will be posted or pasted or paste underneath the description, and you can all watch it and enjoy and look at that process on these buildings. How we went backwards, eh? How man has fallen. How?
Well, that's what's supposed to happen. That's for sure. That's been prophesied back when we started studying these things. Back in 94, 93, I believe, that's when we knew something was up, but it hasn't been to this point where it is now.
No, okay. Now it's disgusting.
Congress is controlled and bribed by the NSA through widespread surveillance of our elected representatives.
Now, if you don't know about this, there's a problem.
Look at NASA. I don't believe we should put up being controlled by Big Brother. After 27 long years of government denial and cover-ups, famed investigator reporter Duncan Campbell, the man who first revealed the surveillance dragnet known as Echelon in 1988 magazine article, has been vindicated after files from Snowden Castle confirmed the existence of this program. I knew about Echelon back in 95, 96 actually. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my God, my phone calls are being, back then it was just, oh, my phone calls are being listened to. Back then we had no computer really, no text, no phone, I mean, no cell phone really, no laptops, no uh, tablets. I think our
I know it's
tablets,
so much easier for them to spy on us.
I think our tablets are also being listened to.
Hey, yeah, everything that's connected to the net, we're on a network. They're all listening in.
Internet working, yeah, exactly.
But anyhow, we know about this, right? This is a whole show on itself, Echelon, probably.
Yeah, exactly. That is a whole show on itself, Project Echelon. Most people that may not know about it, but yeah,
Do your research, it's out there, right?
Project Echelon.
It's it's not good. It's really not good.
And
That's it.
all the message that we send, our text, oh my gosh, they have to listen to a lot of it.
Next.
The 10 Illuminati control symbols bombard you every day and you don't know.
About it, right? You don't know about it.
Are these the ones?
That's some of them, but there's
The Illuminati love to hide the symbols in plain sight in a way of communicating the initiated those who are not enlightened in their eyes. And they cannot understand and they love it. How much they hide their symbols and infrastructure they control and rule. All right, are we able to show some of the symbols?
yes, that's it, no?
The inverted pentagram and Baphomet, that's one of them. For sure is one prophetic symbolism that we see everywhere. But,
There you go.
and man, who's number 4? The fourth picture?
Gaga.
Lady Gaga, yeah. And isn't that the Queen?
Yeah, but look what's
And
beside her.
what's that picture on $1 bill?
No, it's $20, but it's not from here though. It's not ours. Maleficent. Look at all this. The symbols are everywhere.
There's a similar picture. There's Disney, Angelina Jolie. 666 and the signs of the horn. That sign we've seen many times. We still see it. Very interesting. This is a show on its own, eh?
Yeah. But that's why I'm going fast because time is not on our side.
Yeah, 666 at the United Nations. Lady Gaga, Walt Disney, CERN, Mario, Google, Chrome.
Yeah, that's your baby. You love it so much.
Oh yeah, and there's Prince William, the ex-Pope, Obama, George Bush. Is that no, yeah, the Goddess and Flaming Torch.
Eminem. Okay.
That's who it is. That was Eminem, eh? Yeah, right there. Look at that. Isn't that the Anunnaki?
Mm-hmm. Columbia House.
Columbia House.
Statue of Liberty.
And there's Madonna, your girlfriend.
Katy Perry.
Who?
Katy Perry, the last one.
Yeah.
The Masonic Compass and Squales.
Freemasonry, the biggest fraternity, secret linked to the Illuminati. It's the biggest secret society linked to the Illuminati, and they have a lot of symbolism. A lot, and
it's all satanic stuff. There you go again. Look.
Yeah, the G right there.
Pyramid, and it's like people have to do their research. It's out there. It's not like we're making
the obelisk.
Well, we're not making this up. It's like it's out there. People have to do their research?
No, we're not intelligent enough to make up all this stuff.
No,
Well, I should say not intelligent. We're not evil enough.
no, far from it. There's the obelisk again. And why is it all over the world?
And
And
serpents, reptiles, and dragons. Yeah.
dragons. And then
The
there you
reptilian.
go.
I look at the third picture with the Pope. Scary, isn't it?
Yeah. And snakes. There's Perry again.
Rihanna look like Medusa. There's Mario, your girlfriend Katy Perry.
Yeah. I don't think she would like me.
And Gaga wouldn't like me either, eh?
No. The
The
pyramid
pyramid,
also lie.
yeah, that's probably like the most well-known pyramid and seeing eye of the 13 steps for the 13 bloodlines. And it just keeps going and going and going.
I mean, we're just rehashing, but it's okay because we got new people coming in watching the show.
And
Just
Monarch Butterfly for MK Ultra.
there we go. Why butterfly all the time?
And there was Britney Spears. Wow, that's a lot. That's a long article, this.
Silence of the Lambs and her. I forget who that is. Who doesn't make a difference? Hollywood slaves over there.
Yeah, exactly. The Owl.
The Owl.
That's a Bohemian Grove, which we did a show last week. Not last week, last month.
There's Katy Perry again with an owl. The sun.
Oh yeah, the Illuminati love the sun symbolism.
Because the sun was supposed to have been who?
The fallen
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Yeah, the fake sun. There's all
And
the
in
signs.
America.
Oh, Obama signs.
NBC Peacock. Osiris.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's a show all itself.
That's in a nutshell, right?
That's
In a
right.
nutshell. I mean, I know that we're just like rehashing this stuff.
Exactly. So, what's next?
Or we got to rush. There's just so many good pictures that, okay, this one we just did it fast.
Yeah, food shortage hits baby boomers as American economy falters. Are you prepared? Okay, all I see is food.
A lot of people aren't, eh?
Yeah. Darn what?
They're not ready. They're not ready. They're all living on the grid.
Yeah, they sure are.
And this is good actually because it talks about how this is how socialism works right there. A lot of people are asking us, what is socialism, right? Well, that's where it is, right there.
Exactly, it's right there. So for the article, they could look at this article and see what in the world is going on, what socialism is about, and why people are trapped the way they are. On the surface, socialism looks beneficial, but in the end, it takes and discourages production, concentrating power into the hands of those elite who influence the government.
And here in Canada, it looks like the NDP might be going in, and if they do get majority, well, we're going to have a socialist government. And this article here tells us exactly what socialism is. It's all governments are all, for me, there's some good, but then there's a lot of it is bad, it's all about control. So that's what it all comes.
I don't like any of them. None of them are good.
I know.
Most of them aren't good. Most of them,
I know, but
yeah. All right.
Well, what can I tell you? Hold on, before this one will be a short one.
Barack Obama.
Oh, hold on. Let me just put it.
Planned Parenthood and the demonic depopulation agenda of the New World Order. Did you know that the Planned Parenthood gets more than $500 million from the federal government every single year? Did you know that Obama administration gives an additional $35 million each year to the United Nations Population Fund to promote abortion and sterilization around the globe? No, we didn't know that. Most people didn't know that, but yes, they do that. because the demonic population agenda of the New World Order is greatly advanced. I hate the New World Order. You?
I know.
Order, the New World Order.
But they want to control. And look, again, is being launched by the United Nations in September. Everything is in September. What the hell is going to happen in September?
We have to talk about September because I'm dying to talk about September.
I know, but you know, everything is leading to our topic of the show, you know, and what can I do? What can we do? I mean, I know here, I think we have another three.
Yeah, we do. Toxic sludge and contaminated river reaches New Mexico. Communities have a 90-day water supply, and as you can see right there.
Now, is this part of the end times when the raw water is supposed to turn red?
Did it turn red? Yeah. Well, if it turns red, yeah, it's supposed to be. But look, it's all polluted water, no?
Yeah, but red is supposed to be polluted.
No.
I don't know.
Look at that. That was once water. That looks like toilet water, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, pretty
And look,
disgusting.
High arsenic. It can give cancer and blindness and paralysis.
But you know something, media doesn't cover this, so that's why I said let me put it up, because you know what, media doesn't cover this. Hey, look at this. The best part of the well, one of the best part of the shows that I love so much, UFO report. That means we're nearing the end and the beginning of the topic where Trish.
UFO video, yes, captured by Homeland Security and analyzed. Did you see the video?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Everybody should watch it. I'm not going to give information because I want people to look at it later on.
I saw information. Was it yesterday? You left? Yeah, but unfortunately, yesterday I had a few things that I had to take care of. So, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't get a chance to look at it. A group of UFO researchers with backgrounds.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. In science, I have come together to analyze an alleged UFO video that have confirmed comes from the Department of Homeland Security. The object in the video was captured by a thermal imaging camera at a DHS aircraft, and according to the researchers, it exhibits characteristics that cannot be explained by any known aircraft or natural phenomenon. Okay, they're just getting us ready for something.
In September, maybe?
Maybe. But, you know,
why does Homeland Security get involved? That's my point. That's why I put this. It's like, why? Yeah, that's it. That's it. You said it. There's something up in the air that they're going to be getting into. That's why I put that, because I was thinking to myself, what the heck, you know? Let me just make sure that I hit all the points. Okay.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, more or less. So we're gonna call triage.
Yeah, we're gonna go on a little break, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking about September 2015, folks. Don't go away, because what is supposed to be happening will blow your mind away. It's not only one or two things here, so bear with us. We'll be back when we come back from break, and we're gonna be talking. We got a lot of information, folks, so don't go anywhere, please.
Yes. So here she is. Here's triage.
Warning. The New World Order will be implemented in September. The New World Currency will be introduced in October. We are at the brink of total worldwide financial collapse. Take action now. Submitted by IWB on July 10, 2015. Warning. The New World Order will be implemented in September. The New World Currency will be introduced in October. We are at the brink of total worldwide financial collapse. Take action now. Pastor Lindsay Williams has asked me to compile an emergency bulletin for those on his email list. The information is so important, he has said. This is probably the most important bulletin we have ever sent. This is the fulfillment of everything the elite have ever wanted to do. It will affect every human being worldwide. They will implement this over a period of time. The dates have now been officially set for the start of implementation. The New World Order will be implemented in September. The Roman Catholic Pope just announced when he speaks at the United Nations on the 25th September, 2015 that he will issue an encyclical. The definition of an encyclical is a letter from the Pope sent to all Roman Catholic bishops throughout the world. Every Roman Catholic is expected to obey. There are 1.2 billion Roman Catholics around the world. According to Pastor Williams, this means that when the Pope announces the New World Order in front of the annual gathering of world leaders on September 25th, 2015 at the United Nations, just before the signing and implementation of the post-2015 development agenda, that the Pope will order every Roman Catholic around the world to obey unconditionally, total obedience, including the acceptance of the mark of the beast when it is announced. In the newsletter Pastor Williams issued in June, it speaks about the visit of Pope Francis to the USA and what Holy See, the Vatican, is involved with in the United Nations, global government, and sustainable development. Agenda 21. Pastor Williams elaborates in detail in his DVD what this means in his new DVD. Things you must do before September 15, 2015.
Thank you very much, Triage. I mean, it's always nice when we get you on the show.
I agree. And now, folks, we have to talk about September 2015. I mean, I never thought I'd have to do a show about a month, not a day. You know, usually it's a day that you do a show on. But you know, a show about a month. That's mind blowing.
Yeah, it is. But you know something though, I feel nothing's going to happen. If something happens, it's the economy. That's my only thing here. That's what I'm thinking. If something's going to happen, because all the rest, only God or Christ will allow this. You know, that's my thing.
But I think the economy is that could be the first thing. The rest, I don't know. But anyhow.
But that's why we're going to dissect everything, right? We're going to dissect everything and go deep, because this is what's happening on the net. Let's hope it's not right?
Right. 7 key events that are going to happen by the end of September.
And this I was going to put on a show a couple of weeks ago, but I said, nah, I'll save it for this show.
It's very smart move. It's something really about to happen. For much people have been pointing to the second half of the year for various reasons. For some, the major concern is Jade Helm and the unprecedented movement of military vehicles and equipment that we have been witnessing all over the nation. For others, the upcoming fourth blood moon and the end of Shemitah cycle. And we did a show about the Shemitah. Extremely significant events. Yet others are most concerned about political developments in Washington, D.C. and the United Nations. And here's a list of things that happened in late June, early July. It is expected that is when the U.S. government Supreme Court will reveal the gay marriage's decision. Most believe the court will rule in favor, which they did. July 15th.
Wait. Let's get God angry, right? So like that, the Shemitah can come into place. And then we'll have to go on.
July 15th to September 15th. A realistic military training exercise known as Jade Helm will be conducted by the U.S. Army, and more than 1,000 members of the U.S. military will take part in the exercise. The states slated to be involved in these drills include Texas, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, Utah, California, Mississippi, and Florida.
And wait, Rob. Wait. Hold your horses there. Jade Helms. We think it's a computer, right? A computer network, huge computer. What do you call them? Servers.
Yeah.
No?
Exactly.
Okay.
On July 28th, routers, the European Union will be given a 2-month deadline to enact a bailout. Any nation that does not have bailout in its legislation in place by the time will face legal action. That sounds like one of them.
Yeah, this sounds exactly like what happens 2008, the bailouts.
Yeah. And now back to September 13th. This is Elul 29 on the biblical calendar, the last day of this Shemitah year. Many are concerned about these things because we have seen giant stock market crashes on the last day of the previous 2 Shemitah cycles. And there to talk about the Shemitah, I'm not going to get into it. We did a show about it, but It talks about September 17, one of the greatest stock market crash in history. That was a few
Well,
days
right
after.
there, right there, it's right there. It's in a nutshell. Look, it says it right there. We'll point it out fast. September, this is what happened. Remember? 9/11, no?
Yeah, and September 29, 2008, it was the crash.
The crash where people, in case they forgot, there was a bailouts with the three big car companies, GM, Ford, and Chrysler. Everybody was panicking. And you know what happened in 94? I think there was something else too. I don't know if they included it here. But anyways, there's a cycle that happens every 7 years. So to
And
break
now,
it down.
September 15, 2015 is the end of the stock market crash. I mean, the end of the Shemitah. But it's on a Sunday. Well, no, because the day is on Sunday. So I guarantee that the stock market will not crash on that particular day. As Jonathan Kahn has pointed out in his book on the Shemitah, sometimes stock market crashes happen just before the end of the Shemitah year. And sometimes they happen within 2 weeks of the end of the Shemitah. So we're not looking at one particular date. Okay.
So that's
Now
the
you're
Shemitah, yes.
okay, there you are. The 70th, September 15th, the 70th session of the UN General Assembly. It is being reported that France plans to introduce a resolution which would give a formal United Security Council recognition of a Palestine state. That's September 15th. September 27, 2015, the United Nations is going to launch a brand new sustainable development agenda for the entire planet. Some call this Agenda 21 on regarding economic, agriculture, education, and gender equality. On September 25th, the Pope will travel to New York for a major speech kicking the UN. And on September 28th, it will be the blood moon.
Well, there's
For example,
they're going to happen in
Saturn
September.
just before and just after the destruction of the Jewish temple in the Roman 70 AD. Go ahead.
So there's a lot of things that are going to happen in September. Let's hope that none of this is true, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. Because it even talks about NORAD has decided to change back into the deep underground base of Cheyenne Mountain. As if they're preparing themselves for something.
But they don't want to panic anybody. So we're not supposed to know any of this.
But we do.
And it's all over the net. So, but you know what it is? Everybody's used to cry wolf, or the sky's going to fall, the sky's going to fall. So people are like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's terrible though.
It's in a nutshell. This is all
Yeah, exactly.
what they're talking about, right? And here I'll be always showing on what's happening on Chitango. So if everybody gets into the action, I will be posting it up, so like that people could see, because people want to get into the into it. Okay, the next one, this too I found a while ago. Well, actually the 29th, and I saved it for the show.
12 things that point to something big happening in September 2015.
There's a good video, people can watch it.
The Day of Atonement happens on the 23rd of September. Number 2, the Pope's visit to the U.S., which happens on the 23rd. Number 3, James Helb's conclusion, which falls on the 15th. Number 4, the Shemitah. Number 5, according to Tom Horn in his book Petrus Romanus, written in 2012, he notes the following about Daniel's prophecy, specifically this verse. Know, also understand that from the ongoing forth of the commandment to cause to return and build Jerusalem unto the anointed, the prince shall be 7 weeks. Jerusalem was reclaimed by Israel during the Six-Day War in June 67. We called it in the 7 weeks paradigm. The seven is the 7th week, which is 7 times 7, which is 49 years. And it falls in 2015.
There's numerology again, eh? But
yes, number 6. This is very interesting. The Bible has a verse called the parable of the fig tree, and it says that when you see the budding of the fig tree, you will know that the kingdom of God is near, and that this generation will not pass until all things fulfilled. Now, the average generation lasts 67 years, and some people have linked the budding of the fig tree to the birth of the nation in 1948. So if we are 1948 to 67, we arrive at 2015. Okay, very interesting. Hopefully we are the generation that sees the second coming of Christ. I would love that more than anything else.
Yeah, but the question is, are we ready? Is the world ready for Christ? That's the thing. That's why he might not come yet, because a lot of people have to be saved before he comes.
I know, but we're ready.
Kind of like go look at the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. He didn't want to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah because you know, people weren't ready. So that's what my feeling is here. Okay.
And number 7, right here. Is it number 7? I said.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy in Puerto Rico called Efrain Rodriguez, I think, who's saying that a huge meteor will fall near Puerto Rico in September in the ocean, will cause huge tidal waves that will affect the east coast of the United States. Interestingly, some other people are also reporting about an asteroid or comet on collision course with Earth this September. Number 8, the date September 23rd appears in tons, and I mean tons, of movies and TV shows, which is true, and history has shown that movies contain a lot of dates. Number 9, some French politicians or scientists said in 2013 that we have 500 days to avoid climate chaos. Coincidentally, these 500 days end on September 24th.
And that's exactly what we had the first news article that popped up. No?
Exactly. Number 10, a revered Jewish rabbi has been recently announcing that the return of the Messiah, which we know as the Antichrist, is imminent, and he's calling all Jews to migrate to the land of Israel. And then we could see what he's talking about. Number 11, a number of Muslim clerics are predicting the return of the Mahdi in September. Okay, and it says the Mahdi is a tall black man who will rise to command of the West, and he will command the most powerful army on earth. Knock, knock, Obama. And number 12, the blood moon tetrad, which started in 2014, will end in the final blood moon on September 28, 2015.
You see, we could all be sitting at a beach right now, drinking beer or whatever, but instead we're taking our time and talking about this, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have other things we could be doing, enjoying our lives.
Yeah, but you know what? We really have to talk about this, because deals is very important. All right, the next one.
Yeah. Will September 2015 change everything? Ship is going down, down, down. Then look at the money.
22nd that happened, and there's the dollar going down.
Does Jade Helm 15 really end in September, or has it all been to prepare for major disruptive event? We've all heard of dire prediction listing September 2015 as the event date, people claiming asteroid by a good friend Susan Duclos. But before I get to this, how come, let's say, last February, we didn't hear anything of this?
No, I heard about it in February.
Well, I'm saying like around I don't know, Christmas time, we never even talked about much of this here and there, but not just it's fever pitch.
Yeah, I know. It just became more and more popular.
Last August, last year, it was all about ISIS, and Ebola. Now it's this. Okay.
The thing is, no, actually, we spoke about this. I remember talking about a comment September, something's gonna be happening. I remember pointing it out.
Comment, yeah, but not all of this that's going on now. Like all of these things, I don't know. Asteroids would hit. We have heard a lot of dire predictions in September. People claiming asteroids or comets would hit. Visions of earthquakes and tsunamis, and many pointing to the religious connotations of the 7-year Shemitah cycle. But in the interview you will hear below, the financial expert Jeff Berwick, he looks at the Shemitah cycle not through a religious prism, but a financial analysis. Berwick predicted the rise of the internet when others thought it was crazy. Berwick predicted the rise of Bitcoin and again was called crazy, but it roused up to unprecedented levels, and now he's making another prediction of a major disruptive event to occur in September 2015 that will lead to a massive change to money, politics, and even your way of life. Yeah. not something. Look, the military, the chronology of Jade Helm, evolution of information.
But also what I'm doing here, the point of us showing you why there's all these, it's like it's all over the net. Why?
That's the thing. Like I don't get it. Why all of a sudden the September thing is like the big thing.
But one thing's for sure, we know that a cycle of every Kane is right though. Jonathan Kane, Khan, what is his name? Khan or Kane?
Hey, I
Yeah,
have the book. I have the Shemitah book.
they know something. Obviously, something is up in the air. And besides, the how the economy is going right now, something
Exactly.
that's my only thing right now is the economy. I see it as being something is up with that. I mean, I keep hearing that they're laying off jobs.
I know.
People, they're laying off people off jobs, I should say. So it's up there. Only time will tell, right? Okay, the next one.
But a good friend, Lynn Lee has a good buddy of ours. Urgent warning: the greatest nightmare ever begins. September 2015. Major biblical prophetic event coincides with ending date of Jade Helm. You will be left speechless. Yeah, you will be. For people that don't know, or people that have heard about it just now, there is no denying the government global events will just keep getting stranger by the day, especially in the U.S. When there are many voices, the people once shouted, "Let's freedom ring," but now shout, "We don't care if we lose our freedom. We're too busy and dumbed down to worry about it." Or better, we do not believe in anything is going on. It's all nonsense. The American people have been so pampered and spoiled in life that they are clueless when it comes to true suffering. So what will happen? So what will they do when the pacifier is literally yanked? Well, let's go down and find out. Because he says literally all hell will break loose.
Yeah, but this reminds me of Y2K 2012, where
I know.
everything's gonna come down, the world's gonna end. I don't know.
But because look, and then all over the internet, it says a dozen opinions, theories, and ideas about what Jade Helm really is and why Walmart stores are closing at the same time. Speaking of targets, the targets that have closed, nothing has opened, eh?
No.
Why though? Like I know one, two, three, I think three targets that have closed, and apparently Project Maple, the building like underground systems or FEMA camps or whatever, preparing for something.
What about future shops that have been bought up by Best Buys? That's another
Exactly.
one.
Exactly. Like, but the targets, that's very strange that they closed down and nothing's open. Very, very, very strange. And then Lynn talks about the mystery of the Shemitah.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that. I
No,
mean,
no, no, no. We don't want to risk repeating ourselves over and over again. But yeah, that it
we've
says
done
it's
a
going to.
show before on that, so people can go watch it.
But more, all the great economic crashes in history, including the Great Depression, line up with Shemitah years. Okay, it's precise to the hours, the days, hours, and minutes, even seconds. And there's a great video on that, the Shemitah.
And here it talks about the past, what happened in 1931,
And
87.
1987, the solar eclipse. This, don't forget, this is not just a Shemitah, this is a Jubilee.
Yeah, on top of that, that's the thing. And it says it right there, the Jubilee. You see it? No, I was listening to Pastor's Perspective, and they were talking about the Shemitah. They always call in, people are concerned, is the Shemitah going to happen? Is the Shemitah going to happen? But hopefully it doesn't happen. We're really hoping it doesn't happen. underneath it, the air can circulate. It's very cool for the
but
first time.
it's gotta be the hangout program.
Anyhow, let us continue. I mean, we don't have time. It's not in our hands, right?
No,
So this is where we were now. We were talking about deals.
Jade Helm right there. Yes, exactly. Jade Helm is. Oh yeah, what are they like? What are they planning on doing? Why's the Walmart there? Targets. And look, like I said before, Project Maple Resolve, Planet Caravan in Canada, Canada's very own Jade Helm, so they have it too. So it's not just us.
Yeah, and why only in this part of the world? Why not in Europe and Africa? Because why? Is a comet supposed to come here and not?
No, but look, now we have the laying off of 17,000 people across 133 Target stores that now lay empty. These buildings are huge, each being around 130,000 square feet. Oh, this is mind-blowing. This is mind-blowing. Geez, Ottawa, the Canadian Armed Forces of the United States National Guard and the United States Army Reserve are moving more than 70 military vehicles and training equipment, approximately 4,000 kilometers from Valcartier to Quebec to Wainwright, Alberta, during exercise Maple Caravan beginning today. That is like, whoa.
I know. This is what gets to me. Why are they planning all this? And it's not like, Jade Helms, you guys are just making it up. You're on drugs. You're this. You're that. People are seeing Jade Helms. People are seeing what's going on in Walmarts, at those empty Walmarts, I should say, with the plumbing and that. People see it.
Exactly. So we'd have to go to what is a Target store, and we have to look if we could see anything unusual.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to find one and go. Maybe we might do a video on it if we see unusual things, right?
Exactly. I like that idea.
Okay, so the next one, right? We're just gonna dig into the next one because we have so much information that we want to share.
And there's also kind of destruction all the time. The New World Order.
But it's like I was telling people, it's like, we're doing a race and they keep throwing debris and bricks in our wheels. It's like very, very hard for us to work, and we're trying our best. So people, I wish they all cope with us. It's not easy. So the next one.
God has chosen an exact date for the dollar collapse, harbingers, and the Shemitah. And this was last year. And it talks about having scoured the world for the facts and information for a year, looking for what maybe the linchpin to the US dollar collapse. Here is the dollar vigilante. The one we've had investigated we have not investigated with the supernatural.
Yeah, but Rob, you just answered your question. You said before last year we didn't hear about it. Look, it's right here.
Yeah. But like we didn't like one thing only, not like all of it. We sorted through the facts, figures, conspiracy theories, investigated almost every human aspect from the Rothschild. If you can tell them, human to ancient secret societies, Freemasons, Illuminati, Knights of Templars, Skulls and Bones, in our quest for knowledge on the subject. We never thought to actually read the Bible in this quest until this week. And then it talks about what's been happening with the Shemitah. But I think, the video, has it been removed?
We know, no, it's because we can't show it. No, it's there. You just changed the picture, but we can't show it because of copyright. So
yeah, we're not going to show it. Yeah. And it talks about the 9 harbingers.
9/11 again.
Oh, it's 9/11, yeah. 9/11, but yeah, we're not gonna go. I think we're gonna skip this article because this talks about the Shemitah, but we just The thing is, it's like it talks about the fallen bricks, like you were talking about before, ancient Israel, what happened, the tower, the stone, and it talks about biblical times, what happened when things were destroyed during the Shemitah cycle, when people defied God.
And that I believe, though. If you go against God, well, hey, you will pay the price. Imagine what's happening with the U.S. of A. You
I
know,
know.
they keep on rejecting God and laughing at Him with all their stupid laws that they add.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't care. They don't care about God. They keep saying God doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a God because we don't see Him. Just like we don't see the air, but yet the air is powerful enough to destroy the earth through what? Hurricanes, tornadoes, all. But God doesn't exist. But how could you say God doesn't exist when there's the air? I don't know, man. People don't see what I'm supposed to see, but I'm not here to tell them that, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Anyways, do we go to the next one?
Yeah, go to the next one because now we did talk about the Shemitah pretty much before. We're not gonna like overstate it how important it is, but we've done talked about stock markets and that.
It's like I don't know that's what gets me. Oh no, not that. Oops. Okay.
Okay, as soon as we get it now.
Again, what's going on? Where's this? Oh no, I keep pressing it. Okay, wait a second. Now let me just make it a little bit bigger so like that we could focus on it. We don't want to get anybody surprised.
Is
Right.
there an apocalyptic event coming on September 23rd, 2015? Look at the angel sounding. It's not the angel Gabriel,
Or one of the angels.
eh?
Yeah, he's sounding the trumpet.
It seems that every few years there are end-of-the-world predictions that fail to materialize, much to the embarrassment of the false seers who spread and promote them. Y2K, the Mind Apocalypse, and the Harrow Camping predictions are just some of the more recent failed doomsday prophecies that have littered the pages of human history. However, there's a growing sentiment among eschatologists, biblical scholars, and even some secular groups that the world is in for significant and potentially catastrophic changes on or around September 23rd, 2015. The September 2015 prediction has gained traction in recent years, thanks in part to the Blood Moon Tetrad, which is set to complete its cycle on September 28, 2015. In addition, there have been other startling indications that many individuals and groups in positions of power have been well aware of what is to come for quite some time. The exact specifications are not fully known, but there appears to be consensus of multiple world-changing events, man-made and spiritual, on September 23rd. Have you heard, Mary, about September 23rd? Something happening.
Yeah, I know. Everything's supposed to happen in September. It's not just going back to school.
No. Exactly.
Well, look, September 23rd, the Day of Atonement.
There's a Day of Atonement. Yeah, Yom Kippur. Exactly. Look at that. It seems like it's just, it seems it's just all coming together like a puzzle.
And there's this thing again, which we kept talking about. There's something up with that.
Well, yeah, on May 13, 2014, French Foreign Minister Laurent Fabius announced that we were on the edge of the abyss and had 500 days to climb out chaos. How would he know?
I don't know.
On multiple occasions, Hollywood films have alluded to the September 23rd date. Examples include the number 23. Tomorrowland and YouTube Renee M goes into much more detail about how Hollywood has hidden the September 23rd date. I've seen it. I don't know if I believe it.
I don't know. We just have to
Sir
wait
Isaac
and see.
in 1727 said the manuscript said Phasic said Israel and the end times. The manuscripts are detailed in the book Newton's Riddle. Interestingly enough, Newton's calculations point to something occurring on September 23rd, 2015. The much talked about Big Helm 15 military exercises. It ends just 1 week before September 23rd. And of course, again, the Shemitah. Another
fast forward to that.
Yes, Pope Francis, who some suspect to be a false prophet of Revelation, will be meeting with Barack Obama on September 23rd, 2015. Many suspect this meeting will coincide with catastrophic events taking place, allowing there and others to usher in the New World Order.
People should be taking note of this, though, right?
Yeah, and over the past 7 years, keep in mind, there has been bizarre and eerie trumpet sounds coming from the sky all over the places. These noises could indicate a warning from the heavenly realm that something's about to happen. The following is an excerpt from BibleTools.org about the trumpets. I'm not going to read it, but you folks can see it right here on the screen.
I remember those sounds.
I know, but I didn't feel comfortable hearing it.
No. Nobody wants to be part of the wrath of God.
Well, some people think that they could be, you know.
I don't know if there's anything else here.
No, that should be about it for that one.
Yeah, that's ailed for the.
It's just, I don't understand. How could everything come up to 1 month? Like, we're doing a show about a month, and before that, there was nothing. Like, we never heard of it. The next Doomsday type scenario. Now, this one, we're going to skim through it. 33 things you need to know for this September. The monumental event they foretell, and we're going to briefly just go down, run it. That's a lot of articles. A meteor or comet will hit the Atlantic Ocean, causing a tsunami. Okay. And
yeah, you put this on Facebook, and it got a lot of people talking.
Yeah, when that was put up.
This is comet, right?
Yeah, it talks about the comet right there. Deep Impact movie shows a sign that something's happening, and the Hoover Dam location. Very, very odd. Without Warning movie, about a 1994 movie about an asteroid, a meteor breaks. And you could read about it there if you click on that later.
But that can happen. This is anything is possible. I wouldn't say it's not possible. It's not going to happen.
I know. BBC's End Days. There was a TV show that presented 5 scenarios. There are many 923 references. End Days. There's a video right there. The time of the rapture. This, I don't think it will happen on that day.
No. Then there's also
the false project Blue Beam. Number 6. The days the Jews will recognize Jesus as Lord. The Pope's visit. That's number 7. Number 8. The UN session. The Palestine state. Number 9. Jade Helm. I don't think I want to go there.
No.
FEMA camp. Number 10. Tomorrowland movie. It's a Disney movie that will be released on 5/22/15. Should have been released by now. Yeah, it was. Talking about 9. Look at that, eh?
Makes you think and wonder.
Wait a minute, it says 13. It says 15. That's odd. 23. The trailer, look at that. Celestial objects. Doesn't that look like a 9/11 thing?
Yeah.
Scenario type.
More, but it's more like a cameo.
Yeah.
Tomorrowland trailer, I should say.
Number 11. Tomorrow's World Festival, a satanic musical concert, will be held in Atlanta this year on 9/25/15. From what I've been told, the festival has many New World Orders and Order Antichrist associations. Look at that. We can see it. So they're going to have a satanic party. And it has a reference to CERN. Yes. Which we'll be getting into a bit later. And the Isaac Newton September 23rd prophecy.
There's CERN.
Many are saying CERN will be fully operational and will open a portal to the underworld in September 2015. CERN was scheduled to restart on 3/23/15. Some are saying that CERN was responsible for the Nepal earthquake.
Yeah, but also the Nepal had something to do where they were saying it's about sacrifice, that they didn't do so many sacrifices. A weird story.
Exactly, yeah. And there again, the number 15.
And day 500.
Yeah, 2015, the number 500 in the countdown. Number 14, the day 216. Talks of Geneva. Number 15, day 5125. Number 16, the atomical equinox. And number 17, we know very well, the Shemitah. Number 18, the sign of the woman clothed with the sun. That's a biblical thing. The sun is also encoded on the dollar bill, according to this. Number 19, the crossing. Rosh Hashanah.
Where's Nibiru in all this? I wonder. Planet X.
I wonder. Number 20, the skies. It's supposed to be some kind of constellation of some kind. Configuration, as we can see here, number 20. Number 21, the Jewish calendar. It's 7/11 is on the Day of Atonement. Number 22, Jewish and Muslim history facts about 923, 922, and 923. 23 is exactly 49 years. Number 24, the Evan Almighty movie. As we can see right there. Number 25 is Stand Up to Cancer. There's the 923 logo.
ST2C.
Number 26, the Illuminati cards. The date of 923. You have to watch this video to see what it speaks about.
And we done also an Illuminati card.
Yeah, in the past. The Asteroid Bible Code. Number 27 talks about the Bible codes. Number 20, the Antichrist takeover. Something it's gonna happen. Then number 29, Mophie Super Bowl commercial. Showed it down. Yeah, we saw a Ferris wheel. In the midst of destruction. Number 30, the Amtrak train derailed on 923. I remember that. Prominent rabbi declares the Messiah will return in September 2015. Okay, number 32, Guinness beer commercial time stops at 923. Number 33, a simple episode of 922 as time of the rapture. Look at that.
And that's a pastor, forget his name, or a Christian. He's supposed to be Christian on some sayings.
And look at he's worried now. He's like, uh-oh.
922.
Time is running out. That time is running out. Yeah, and the analysis. What will happen is another hype. Well, there's a lot of synchronicities for a day to pass without anything happening. If something will happen, maybe not all of it, maybe just one or a couple.
It remains to be seen.
Oh, no, yeah, and then it just says nothing will happen. Number 2, they will fake a meteor comet hitting the Earth. That's what this person thinks. I don't think they're going to fake that. I think it's more the economy. That's one for sure.
That's what I can only point out, the economy. I wouldn't be shocked at the economy because it's like not doing very well right now.
No, it's not. Not at all. But yeah. And then the final seals the world financial collapse. That could be it. The world financial collapse. Well, yeah. But it goes to talk about the Pope and the President that the meteor headed to Earth is alien origin. And don't forget, CERN is cranked up. CERN also opens up a portal for demonic forces to inundate the land, which the deceived scientists have no idea what the main goal was.
And then we went and see Fantastic Four, and what was it about? Not time travel.
Interstellar travel, going to another dimension.
Yeah.
How
Fantastic Four when I was younger, and it was nothing to do with that. It was they were going to space.
they went to space and cosmic rays gave them their power. Okay. Yeah. So a lot's gonna happen on 9/23, 2015. But I think the whole month.
We'll see. Whenever something comes up when we're doing the show, we'll put it in the news and we'll say, look, you see.
I know. Okay, next.
Yeah, I'm just showing what's happening in the one Jatango, right?
Right there, yes.
Because people want to know what's happening. What are people talking about? Even I want to know what's happening.
This is the worldwide transmission. All right, September 23rd and 24th, 2015, opening the door, 9/11.
Right, what's happening here? Okay, right there.
Opening the door. CERN, mysterious deaths, the French minister, the Pope, and the planning crossing over. The Satanists have plans, but we have the power of God and Jesus with us. Just because they have plans does not mean we cannot unmake those plans. Please pray for these dates. September 14th is the Anno Lucis, the year of Lucifer begins. September 23rd to September 24th, it would appear from the following information that the oligarchs intend to open a portal with CERN to allow Osiris, Lucifer, through. Please pray in the name of Jesus and intend for this not to happen. The thing is, God sealed these dimensions for a reason. And they want to open it.
And only God will allow it for anybody to open it. That's what people have to realize.
So they think they're just doing it and spiting God, but it's not the same thing. He's allowing it to, if it will happen. Crossing over September 23rd, September 24th shows on a SAP commercial. SAP is the computer system used by 95% of top corporations to run their business. Okay? You have to watch the video to find out more about this. The Mayan calendar, September 11, 2011 to September 23rd, is 5,126 days. The Mayan calendar is 5,126 days.
There's numerology again here.
Yeah, exactly. David Letterman on equals 924 to the Gregorian calendar. And his final show. Murdered CERN scientists. What happened on April 26th? They were found drowned at the at the bottom of the swimming pool. So that's another thing. CERN's going full force in September.
And we've done a show on CERN, so if you want to go and see it.
Yeah, we went to great details with CERN.
We're not going to get too deep into CERN, but we know what CERN is all about.
There's Shiva, doing the dance of destruction.
Or even in our news, we were talking about all this. It's like today, it's all about deals. There it is, Newsweek. God of all things, they're showing that he's God, but he's not God. He's far away from being God.
He's doing the dance of CERN. That's what he's doing.
In fact, where was he when the Earth was being created, eh?
Who?
Oh, Obama.
He wasn't even born. Now look, the time machine. Urgent insight into CERN's time machine. The aliens are using lettering. For example, we show that aliens use lettering as part of their technology, and look at that. as we go down. Look at the technology. That could be, I wonder if that's alien handwriting right there. Some kind of foreign. Could very well be. Or maybe not. I don't know. Looks like Chinese to me. Or Arabic. I don't know. The abyss will be open.
Now this is what CERN for me is all about.
Yeah, they want to open up the abyss. And again, the 500 days to avoid climate chaos. It's perilous times. You know, this September coming.
And it would be also interesting times. This does happen.
I know. I don't know. I really think that there's so much going on that I'd be surprised if nothing happens.
Yeah, that's even more. Because we're so used to, you know, the web predicting stuff.
Exactly. The opening of the abyss, and that's another good video. We're not gonna go in it. Obviously, the aliens.
There's guidestones.
And there's the September 23rd again, 500 days. He repeated the same bizarre statement about the 500 days at least 3 times. Very strange, though. And don't forget, remember the other one was the London Olympic attacks in 2012 that never happened.
Yeah.
What did it say? So are we going to the apocalypse with 25% of the American people still stuffing their faces at McDonald's and all the rest with smartphones stuffed in their face? Can someone please tell me the exact day when we went from normal to Zombieville?
The world is zombie.
To close Walmarts in Jade Helm. The Pope confirmed September 24th in the U.S.
We know that many Satanists dedicate their lives to the Pope, right?
Because Svali told us, but Svali, that's you know what that is, eh? Who Svali was?
Who?
Was an internet whistleblower. I mean, Illuminati whistleblower. She was in the Illuminati. She got out of it.
Okay, we should get her on the show then.
I tried locating her. I don't know if she, you know, she's like on like Cisco Wheeler. Remember we had Cisco Wheeler a while back? I'm trying to locate her. Russia warns of asteroid impact. That's another video.
Yeah, I think that's no. Well, no, there's more here.
Yeah, well, we talked about Kali, the god of destruction, ascending.
Oh, look at this. You see, we spoke about it in the news, and here she is, or here that is.
Exactly. 2015. Look at that. The world in 2015.
And there they are. Look, the whole.
And look at the back. Do you see the back? The right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
The bomb going off or something. With something exploding. Right?
A missile.
And right beside it, there's an explosion of some kind. And why in the world do we have Spider-Man there and there's a cat?
People are looking for someone to save the planet, a hero.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And that's the Antichrist supposed to be. It's supposed to be a hero. People, oh, we got a hero. He's going to come and save the world.
I know.
The sheeple.
Yeah, exactly. The sheeple by the oligarchies. Cathedral in Europe warned of 2015. Attended several Bilderberg conferences, the secretive meeting where the world's most powerful figures from the world of politics, finance, business, and media discuss global policy. The outcome of these meetings is totally secret. Cathedrals warned in Europe of 2015. Yeah. Malaysian flight.
Well, before 2012, what the Freemason builders know that you and we didn't know.
Yeah, and again, this article is repeating. Is this the end of is this the last piece of information?
That's getting there.
Because we've got about 5 minutes, I believe.
A little bit over than 5, but well, I mean, it just keeps repeating itself. That's the thing, you know. We're just showing Jade Helms, cyber attacks, and French movies, right?
Yeah, you see, I told you, it's Valley.
Oh, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, it was Valley, the girl, the woman.
Where did you see that?
There, no, it's Valley in Illuminati defector, and it talks about it. You know, the royal families, the French Rothschilds hold the ring over all of them. Yeah,
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure someone out there would have wanted to know who that was. So,
exactly. An Illuminati defector. Okay,
I mean, then, you know, Sodom and Gomorrah.
and Walmart again, talking about Walmart.
So don't forget, history does repeat itself. And that movie, Jupiter Ascending, I have to watch. I always say to myself, Jupiter Ascending.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, for sure. But it's very interesting of all the stuff that's going to be happening on September.
Yeah, it's
It's got me worried to a certain degree, and we're almost there. And a lot of people are saying it. A lot of scholars, a lot of people, civilizations are saying something in September is going to happen. Get ready after the summer.
yeah, but you know what I say? I say you gotta have faith. It's all about having faith.
Look at it, says right here.
Hold on. Because there's something weird about this one. Okay.
False flag duration September 23rd, 2015 to October 11th, 12th, 2016. And a global extinction level false flag event is underway, and the meme, September 23rd, 2015, lasting until October 11th, 12th, 2016, challenging the positive timeline. Well, with Jade Helm going on, and now there's a global level extinction false flag. Reported some a catastrophe. Apparently, this is replacing an Earth timeline hologram as of December 21st, 2012.
Because nothing did happen on that day. Maybe they miscalculated.
Or something, unless it's on some kind of timeline that challenged the positive timeline. The September 23rd year-long false flag is reportedly designed by its controllers to be near extinction level. And it even talks about dual consciousness, controls like Draco's, Orion, Greys, Renegade, Anunnakis, and demonic Luciferian interdimensional entities behind the September 23rd, 2015. And there's a code right there with CERN, Jade Helm, Georgia Guidestone, depopulation to 500 million, one world religion, peace and security, Antichrist, second coming, and so much. The Illuminati movies, the TV media, false flag killer. Wow. Could this all tie in to everything we've been speaking about for years and years?
Only God knows.
He does. We don't. But look at all this evidence here. But like I said before, when December 21st happened, before it happened, a lot of people knew it was part of the culture. December 21st, 2012, the end is going to come. But not
So many books. Remember how many books there were when we wanted?
Yeah, but I haven't seen one book about September.
No, that's what I find weird.
So maybe there is something to it when you analyze all of this.
And there's the Pope again.
Yeah.
But this is like a timeline, eh?
It is. Yeah, it sure is.
And it's like numerology again. Oh, there's Planet X.
Yeah, right there. Your Planet X Nibiru, false flag event, HARP, CERN, dimensional hell chaos, false flag ET, Project Bluebeam. in 2015. Again, that date, September 23rd. All I know is people better get ready, you know.
The Daily Show. What does that have to do?
September 11th, Jade Helm, Georgia Guidestone. The Illuminati know what is coming on September 22nd, 23rd, 2015. They sure know. And I thought it was just gonna be the blood moons.
Oh, beyond that.
I know.
Is this is like kind of repeating itself again.
Yeah, but just cut it off. Yeah.
I wish we can just spend eternity looking at this, but
Exactly. So, you know, the space hologram. Yeah.
go to the next.
Yeah.
My internet, everybody's internet is
Yeah, my internet. What happened before is last week Mario's computer went off. This week my computer went off. And it's not I don't know. Yeah, computers and internet are acting up also.
It just was shaky. Like me, what happened was the light was flickering on and off, and next thing you know, not flickering, but it dimmed. Next thing you know, bang, my internet went off.
Me, it was just a computer that went.
Well, my computer, I meant, yes, just my computer. It's like as if it crashed. I was like, oh no, want to see it died? Okay, the next final one.
Cosmic Convergence 2012 and beyond. September 2015, the biggest month of the millennium. Mathematical certainty of a terminal breakdown of the global economic and financial system. Compelling evidence indicates first phase of collapse will begin in September 2015. It talks about Greece exit from the European Union. Since the internet has been live for 20 years, there has never been a story as big as September 2015. That's from the global economics and financial system. The global money matrix world financial architecture and planetary economics landscapes most clearly resemble the proverbial house of cards in the form of a pyramid Ponzi scheme, superstructure filled on quicksand. No, September 2015 is not the end of the world. However, it will likely be the beginning at the end of the world as we know. By that we mean a very controlled matrix which serves as the foundation of the current planetary civilization will begin to self-destruct. The global economic financial system in particular has been dramatically disintegrating from a profound fundamental systematic breakdown for everyone to see in real time. Why September 2015? The Shemitah year, like we said before, is one of them. Is it not? And it's also a super Shemitah because it's a Jubilee year, like I said before. Yeah, but this one I'm gonna go through it because it just talks about the Shemitah again and Black Monday, and we've been through all of it. But it's good for our viewers that want to do deep research.
Yeah, we done a show on this again, and we done a show on Jane Helms.
We did a show on Jade Helm. We did a show on CERN, and we did a show on the Shemitah. Look at that. The end is near, September 2015. Imagine putting this on Facebook right now.
Hey, no, I don't want. I mean, here we are. We're not promoting this. We're just saying what's happening on the net.
Are going to happen at the end of September.
You know, that's all they're saying is something big, and you know, Jade Helms and writers and.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. That's for sure.
Well, we'll wait and see at the end of October, right? We're going to see in the end of October.
Yeah, if we're still around.
Yeah, I'm sure we will be around. Like I kept saying it from the beginning of the show, only the economy, I think something will happen. The rest, I don't see nothing happening. I hope I'm wrong.
I hope nothing happens, but we'll see what happens if it's going to be the economy. I think that's the main thing. If there's a disaster, well, like a natural disaster.
Yeah, that's the thing. But natural disasters can happen right now as we speak.
That's
You know?
right. Yeah.
That's the thing. But that's the end of the article, right?
But a piece of information right here. Yeah. So, my gosh.
What a day. Whoa, what a so much information.
Yeah, we have a
So
cosmic
much.
information overload right here about September 2015 of what possibly can happen on this date. If it's gonna be a false flag to scare people, fear mongering, or if something is actually going to happen.
Yeah, only time will tell. But like I kept telling you, you know what I kept telling you. Don't panic. Just keep an open mind and you will see what will happen, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's it for tonight's show. We want to thank all of you, our viewers, for watching. This will be recorded. Please share this video when it's recorded about September 2015. We gotta get as many people to be aware whether something happens or not. Time to prepare to be mentally ready, physically ready, whatever. If
Yes,
something happens.
and I hope we can all survive till after October, right?
Exactly. But time will tell, and we will see each other next week, God willing. Thank you for coming on the MNR show. God bless you all. Thank
Yes,
you.
we'll be back for another show sometime, hopefully next week or the week after that or the week after that or in September. And we'll keep on kicking. And thank you for watching. You people are the greatest. Keep on watching. All right. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye.
Yes.